Hey guys, welcome back to the ForLight podcast, your podcast for gaming news, and all things entertainment related. I'll be your host for this evening, Leighton, alongside my co-hosts.
I'm Ethan.
And I'm Aiden.
Welcome guys, welcome. Well, so a little bit of housekeeping before we begin. You can find us anywhere you find streaming podcasts. That means Spotify, Apple Music. Where else can you find us, Ethan?
Amazon Music.
Amazon Podcasts, you mean?
Are we on?
No, I think it's Amazon Music.
Amazon Music? Well, anyway, you can find us anywhere.
Places.
You can find us on podcasts.
Literally
websites.
anywhere.
I don't know about anywhere.
Yeah, I pay for RSS every month.
Don't look at me. Look at him. Anyway.
You're the only one who doesn't pay for anything.
Spotify, Amazon Music, Samsung Podcast, Podcast Index, Listen Notes, and RSS Community. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Pandora, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Deezer.
I forgot we were on iHeartRadio.
Would it cost less if we had less services?
No, I don't think it would. Well, you can also find us on our Discord, which you can find all these links in the bio below, in our Twitch bio, our link tree, as it's called. We never closed the window, I realize, because I'm being interrupted by.
Noise is that big of a deal.
For me, it is because I get distracted.
No, that's right.
But Aiden, can you close that? You can also find us at our email, on our Discord. Join our Discord, please. It's a public Discord. There's a lot of stuff we do in there. In fact, the topic for today is a suggestion from one of our guys in the Discord, Dr. Chulong. We greatly appreciate that. And we wanted to do one for you guys anyway. But yeah, so there's that. Find us. Oh, also,
the spaceship is taking off.
Also, if you're it's fall. We're getting into fall. We're going to we need warmer clothes for the season, right? So I know we've been going through our hidden storage and our closets and whatnot. And if you happen to
bro,
searching through your clothes and trying to find pants and sweatshirts and whatnot, and you find it. Oh my God! I forgot I have this Twitch Prime. Twitch Prime, it's a wonderful thing. You can use it on us. People like Schlatt don't need it. Cryos doesn't need it. We do. We could use it. We would greatly appreciate that if you gift us a Twitch Prime sub.
The fact that I thought he was just going to comment on the fact that it felt like fall today and was just happy about it, and bro went into a fucking plug. I'm proud. I'm proud.
I knew what he was doing instantly.
It's called For the Bit. But anyway, into our topic today. I think we're good to start.
Wait, no, I want to talk about something.
Ethan wants to talk about something.
On the connotation of fall, I guess we had a Magic game that we played. Fuck Ren and Sari. Aiden made a new deck. It's very good.
Piece of shit. I could have won too.
Halfway
and he
through,
did.
I built a deck for my lovely girlfriend
to
teach her magic,
idea.
and I kicked
That's
ass
two
with
people
it.
talking. Let him
I'm
finish.
gonna smack you.
Let him finish.
Halfway through this Magic game, right? We just out of the blue decided, Charlie Brown.
Oh yeah, we started
talking about Charlie Brown Magic the Gathering cards, like fucking nerds. But the thing is, they were kind of fire ideas.
They were kind of
a Charlie Brown Magic the Gathering deck would go so hard.
Counterspell, which is just Lucy's missed the football.
No, that would be like red spell, like flick the coin or something.
And then I want
what? No. The 50 cent idea. Yeah, that's red spell. I'm talking about when Lucy pulls the football.
That should be a red spell.
That should be counterspell.
No,
wait.
Because he goes to hit the football and he misses. Because it's funny. Because Lucy pulls it out from underneath him.
Demonic Tutor.
And she's like, I won't do it this time.
Demonic Tutor. It's just a photo of Charlie Brown.
No, that should be one of the white spells that say deal damage to attacking creature.
No. It should be counterspell because I think that's funny.
Also,
but anyway.
We
Sorry.
Oh my God, it exists.
Wait! What?
That's a modern deck.
What? A Charlie Brown deck?
Choose a creature type target. What the fuck?
Oh, I don't understand that one. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna look at it.
We're going to get into our topic. Is that okay, Ethan? Do you have anything else to talk about?
This is a rat deck. Sorry. Yes. No, that was it. I just want to talk about Charlie Brown.
I hate this kid. All right, we're going to get into our topic. Topic for today. Again, thank you to Dr. Too Long for the suggestion in our Discord. If you want us to talk about anything, please post it there. We will probably pull it when we don't have ideas. Cloud gaming. What is cloud gaming? An overview. Aiden, you want to start? What is cloud gaming?
Well,
Man is on his fucking webcat page.
Boy.
hey, whoa! I was clicking back to Twitch. Fuck off. Cloud gaming. It's a lot of things.
Is it good?
I'm trying to think of the words.
Internet.
Internet. Just throw some fucking keywords out there.
Why Wi-Fi.
Internet.
Wi-Fi.
David when you need
Xbox. You know, device.
Blizzard.
No.
Well, okay, so cloud gaming is playing games on the internet, streaming.
Yes.
Pretty much like a streaming service, but for games.
It's designed to reduce resource loads on preferably handheld consoles, so that you can play on the go with a stable, semi-stable connection and be able to play higher end games for a much cheaper price.
Yeah. With like Game Pass and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Some examples would be the new Logitech Switch or Steam Deck clone that is coming out that we tested at PAX last year.
Oh yeah, what is it called? Cloud? Is that what it's called?
The Logitech G Cloud.
G Cloud, yeah. It was pretty cool.
It was really fun.
I think
we
you can
tested
find
it
a
out.
video of Ethan and I on Instagram.
All three of us.
All three of us. Wait, Aiden was there?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you were.
Playing Forza.
You're right. No, because David was elsewhere.
Which is so fire, by the way. Imagine you going to class, going to Union Court, pulling out the fucking Logitech Cloud and playing Forza.
Right there in
Right
Union
there.
Court.
Yeah,
You know,
that'd be
it was.
And it ran really well.
It did.
It obviously didn't look like, Xbox Series X, like beautiful graphics. It was like, I am playing Forza
Pretty decent, yeah.
on a handheld device.
God, it was
This is
sick.
great.
It was sick. So yeah, cloud gaming, pretty
I think-
cool. Another example of that is on the Xbox. What you can do, especially, I think it. I don't know if it's only for. Is it only for Game Pass? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Well, with Game Pass, what I've noticed is you can play games without installing them. You can you can stream a game, like a Hi-Fi Rush. I played as a cloud game on my Xbox One. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Actually?
Yeah,
no, you
I'm serious.
can. It's called xCloud. The only reason I know about it is because you can actually install it on your Steam Deck because the Steam Deck is Linux.
And because the Steam Deck is sexy and literally the greatest thing.
It
I want
is.
a Steam Deck.
The
I want that.
greatest handheld device, like gaming device of our time so far.
It's ridiculous, but we'll talk about that in a sec.
Well, I have a question. Do you think that... So,
Mobile
I remember Charlie, right. Charlie last year. Was a little shout out to Charlie. I guess maybe Doxy.
My God, the Steam Deck goes for $650.
For a 512 gigabyte.
Holy fuck!
God, your computer is legitimately taking off, bro. Holy
That's
shit.
how it works, my brother.
But so, I don't know why. Did you throw something at me?
No,
You're so evil. You know that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I remember Charlie last year. He saw me playing. What was it? Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And he was able to cloud game it to, I think his iPad. Was it his iPad?
You can.
And he was fucking like full on playing that game, and it was actually pretty cool. It wasn't the best quality as well because that's kind of.
There have been other like things that are not directly cloud gaming that are related to it. Like for example, with Steam, what you can do is you can stream Steam to different devices and play your games that are in your Steam library on those devices. For example, if I want to play a Windows only game on my Mac and I'm like at class, what I can do is I can have my computer run the game, my PC, and stream it to my laptop and play that game. Again,
That's cool.
I don't do that in class. I actually pay attention in class because I have to. But
engineering moment.
and I would also get shot if my teachers saw me with a laptop out, other than my coding teachers. But that's related. Is like streaming a game from like my PC to my laptop.
That is essentially what cloud gaming is.
Yeah, because what you're doing is you're playing a game that's being streamed from a server.
Like cloud gaming is a little different because you own the thing that you are streaming it from and the game that you are streaming it from. Cloud gaming is most of the times either a paid subscription or free.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
And then you have to have an internet connection.
yes.
You have to have an internet
Biggest
connection,
issue
which
is that it is streaming, so a reliable and strong internet connection is required.
it's like necessary. That's one thing I did notice when I was playing Hi-Fi Rush. My Xbox is my old Xbox. The Xbox
Yes,
One was. I mean, it's a piece of equipment. It's a very good piece of equipment, but our school Wi-Fi would cut sometimes. Like I've noticed that there's like it's high for a while and it dips and it comes back up. It does that a lot. Our school Wi-Fi because they're trying to channel from so much. The Hi-Fi Rush would like tear, like it would screen tear sometimes because the bit rate would like jump so much and there was so much fluctuation. So yeah, having a high, like a very powerful, very fast internet connection that's very stable and very strong is very important to cloud gaming, which kind of brings up the topic of like accessibility. Is it the most accessible kind of gaming out there?
I think
it's getting there, but not necessarily.
well, so we can talk
also,
about portable devices in general as well. I wanted to add that to kind of our topic.
Yeah.
Is that cloud gaming is in its key moments on portable devices. That's what it's generally for. Because why use cloud gaming when you're at your home setup with your Xbox X? Like you don't need that. I think in the connotation of like there's a large majority of gamers who like either bought a Switch or bought a Steam Deck specifically because they're working all the time. They're moving all the time. They're going on airplanes or whatever. And it's really easy to just, the Switch? Okay, I'm going to play on a 3-hour flight. Boom, done. Or I'm going to class. I'm going to play 30 minutes after class, and then I'm coming back and I'm studying. And it's like, it's so much easier for that, and it's more accessible. And I think in the context of cloud gaming where it's free, like you can just open up your phone, and now I'm playing Forza 5 through Xbox. I bought Forza 5 or something on my Xbox, and now I'm playing it. My sister's playing it, or my little brother. I don't have a little brother, but like somebody, a cousin or something, is playing it on my phone because he's bored, and I own Forza, so he can play it on my phone. Like it just makes it more accessible to more people. I don't know if it'll be the future though.
That's valid. I know an early example of cloud gaming, one that came out and then literally got drug under the rug and disappeared, went down in a fucking Davy Jones locker. Stadia. Google tried to make a streaming gaming software that used Chromecast as its like support system, as its streaming like what would you call it? Like if I'm streaming my game from my laptop, what would you call the laptop? Aiden.
The device?
The device.
The streamer?
I don't know.
The
Whatever.
receiver
would be a good one. They used Chromecast as the receiver for the streaming and used Stadia as like the software that ran it all. I actually did get the Google Stadia. More specifically, one of my grandmothers bought it for me for my birthday because I asked, and I was very grateful for it. And what I had done is I took the Google Stadia. I took my Stadia controller and my Chromecast. We went on a trip up to pretty much the border of Canada for us. I took a trip with my family up there, and I was alone. I was sitting alone upstairs in my room. It was nighttime. We're on a trip. I didn't have access to any of my stuff. But what I did was I pulled out the Stadia, and I played all of the first Tomb Raider on Stadia, and I played the second Tomb Raider on Stadia. It was so fucking awesome. It was really cool. It was a very portable, very easy thing for me to use. However, I don't think Google did it right. Google screwed their shit up, and that's why Stadia kind of got destroyed and killed. Yeah. But I think they took the servers for Stadia down recently.
Is it difficult to play? Because, like, what's it called? Switch is very niche in its audience, or not its audience, in its play style. What are you doing?
He's looking at the card, the Magic the Gathering card. Get the Frankie Peanuts.
What the fuck? It's a card it's two white, two colorless that says Whenever this creature attacks, ask a player a yes or no question. If you do, the player must answer and then abide by truthfully by that question until end of game. So I can play it, ask you, like, will you attack me this turn? And if you say no, you have, by the rules, you have to fucking not
Frankie
attack.
Peanuts. Why are you looking up Frankie
I
Peanuts?
kind of want to buy Frankie Peanuts.
I don't think it's legal.
It's
Yeah.
probably not.
No, it's
But anyway.
it's a joke card. Yeah.
They were all blue cards. They're fucking hilarious.
You were gonna say.
I don't remember what
That's
I
a
was saying.
face I wish I could have kept.
Yeah, actually, I'm faced away from the camera specifically
God
because.
damn it.
But so yeah, no, like the Switch. I don't know. I can open it up here on stream.
Oh yeah, Ethan
But so-
has the Switch sitting out. That's
I
pretty
put
cool.
the Xbox as well. You guys can see the Xbox at the end of the table. For visual listeners.
Yeah,
Um,
and there's my
but so-
Xbox back there.
I don't know what it is. Switch is very niche in its own right, right? It's turning on. I didn't know it was charged.
Guess what?
but so-
Guess what?
It's not.
Copyright
charged.
strike.
Fuck.
Copyright strike.
Yeah, you guys have. This is actually a Steam Deck, Nintendo. This is a Steam Deck. Don't worry. But so like
With blue.
it's something about the control. So versus an Xbox controller, which I'm holding again for visual listeners. I'm currently holding a Switch and an Xbox controller. An Xbox controller has so much variability in their joysticks. They're not as close to the console itself or the controller, and it allows you to move quicker. And I feel like I don't know what's that word. Joyfully? No.
Joyfully.
Effectively.
Oh yeah, right. When I
I'm
move the
so happy
when I move the joystick on the fucking Nintendo, I get depressed. I get sad.
The fuck
What?
No,
The
real.
fuck?
the fuck up. Okay.
Stick
So
drift.
listen.
Stick drift.
Yes.
What is that word, by the way? What is it?
Effectively.
No.
Fucking.
Gracefully. That's what I. Sorry, guys.
There's
Shut the fuck up.
You want a slice of pizza, or what? A slice of pizza.
but that shit is cold and old. Put that
I
back.
bought it yesterday.
That was like
Yesterday.
That was just a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles thing. Bro just pulls a fucking pizza out of nowhere and opens it on stream. Goes, Leighton, do you want a slice?
I kind of.
Anyways, okay. To finish what I was saying, stuff like Apex. Did you guys ever play that dodgeball game where you could throw a dodgeball across
Yeah.
the game? I think I played it with you.
No, I didn't. I
Or-
never played anything with anyone on Switch. I've played the game though. Ninja Law.
No, it's like, fuck, I don't have a way.
Where
to
are we
try
going
it.
with this? We're
Sorry.
supposed to be on cloud
No,
gaming.
listen. Just trust. It's something about like the games like Apex, Fortnite, the ones that you
Apex.
need, or Overwatch, the stuff that you need really good. Like, hey, I need precision with a controller or something like that. For some
Precision
reason-
with the controller.
Listen, shut the fuck up.
That's an oxymoron right there.
So, no, but like,
The definition.
I'm gonna fucking hit you so hard you don't even know.
I need precision with a controller.
It's something about the Switch. I don't know what it is, and I don't know if it applies to the Steam Deck. I don't know if the Steam Deck has these, like... It really is controller-based, I think. And the fact that it's just so close.
What's controller based? Like, what are you trying to say?
Like, I'm trying to say that when it comes to something like cloud gaming, you go into certain types of games. You go into fast-paced games. Is something where your hands are like this. Like this, instead of closer together. Sorry for visual learners. Fuck!
Dude, I'm a visual.
you.
What are boobs? I'm a visual learner.
Listen, visual...
You said that on the fucking.
Who gives a shit? My uncle and my baby cousin see this.
Who gives a shit?
My uncle and my little cousin
Listen,
sees this,
listen,
and he's like, "Wait, I'm gonna kill you."
Listen, so you have the Switch, which I'm holding right now. You can probably visualize, if you know what a Switch is.
Do you know what a Switch is?
The space in which the screens in between your two controllers that you're using. Same as with a Steam Deck. A controller, you are very close. That's why people don't really like the PlayStation controllers. You're like wider. You can't get to. I halfway through this, look up at Leighton, and he's got a face, and I do exactly as I said. You're wider.
Because he's like stumbling over what he's trying to say about the PS4 controller to the Xbox, and he says it's like wider.
And he just goes.
Fuck this. There's no fucking reason for this shit. I quit the podcast.
What are you trying to say?
No, listen, I'm just saying there's a negative of cloud gaming in that I feel personally you can't play certain games through it. You can play something like Forza. You can play something like
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Zelda, maybe, because you don't need that much like concrete
Tears
precision.
of the Kingdom would feel better on like a Pro Controller, but I don't want to buy a Pro Controller.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying. Is that there's a lot of games, especially something like Apex, unless you turn the fucking sensitivity up to crazy, where you're struggling to keep up with everybody else because they're moving at a fast pace because they can immediately change both joysticks at an intermediate amount of time. And this you have to kind of like think about. I don't know what it is. There's something different about a Switch, guys. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I think I know what it is, Ethan.
What?
It's your brain. It's your brain.
Maybe it's just me.
I think it's literally just you. I'm
kidding.
I'm kidding. No, I see what you're saying. You're saying like with cloud gaming, it'd be difficult to do something like say a CSGO tournament. It would be hard to do a stream of a CSGO tournament or like streaming like CSGO for a tournament because you'd be like, if you have like say an unstable internet connection or if it like blips for a second, you might be screwed because someone else would have that second to do something to react that you don't have because your screen tore because the internet broke for a moment.
It's not even that. I guess what I got off it was you talking about the Stadia and talking about Tomb Raider. And I've had a couple Switch games where it just doesn't feel right on the Switch. Sonic Frontiers, for example. Sonic Frontiers didn't really feel right on the Switch. I don't know. Obviously, it's a Sega game, I guess. But
I know what you're saying.
Like this kind of stuff.
I know what you're saying.
It just didn't move properly, and I was just like, and that's what?
It's basically the Logitech is basically it is cloud gaming, yes, but it's a remote play like mote.
What the fuck does that mean?
Like a Wii U?
Like you connect it to your Xbox and go through xCloud.
Like a Wii U?
No. Because that's not remote play because it'll tear as soon as you get too far away.
Wait.
Oh, okay. So I see what you're saying. So you're
you are playing on your Xbox remotely over Wi-Fi.
Steam
so
Deck
your Xbox is on.
It's on like the non-power saving mode.
Weird.
So what we're saying is that there's actually quite a long way to go for cloud gaming that we thought wasn't originally there because the Logitech.
Well, okay.
I would
also like to mention NVIDIA GeForce Now. That does what you say. It's a service that you have to sign up for.
My life has ended. All of the will to live. Can I just hold on? I just want to finish because we're gonna go back and forth. I'm gonna probably cut a shit ton of this out.
We're on a 20-minute stream. He's gonna cut all this out. It's gonna be 20 minutes.
Yeah, listen. I just want to say to finish kind of what I was talking about. It's just like I feel as if cloud gaming. Stop throwing shit at me, dude. I fucking hate you. I feel cloud gaming has a problem in that when I think about playing Tomb Raider, like you said, it doesn't seem right. Did you enjoy playing Tomb Raider on Stadia?
Yeah.
Did you think
it felt good? It felt good because what I was doing is
that's a very combat intensive game, like Last of Us. Like at certain.
I know. I had my laptop set up, like on my lap, just sitting there while I was.
No.
Get the fuck out of the pizza.
Get the fuck out of here.
I had my laptop set up on my lap while I was in my bed, and I had my Stadia controller, like, sitting there with me, and I was playing Tomb Raider on my screen. The screen was just, like, the screen. That's all it was.
Oh, it's not like a Switch. It's...
No. The Stadia it's a separate system that does streaming where the controller is its own separate piece.
Oh, that makes so much more sense. I thought it was something like the Logitech or the Switch where you are streaming through something.
I could bring it. I could bring the Stadia. They shut down the servers.
Yeah, and refunded all of the games.
They did not refund
to their Google Play wallets.
Oh, that's a different story.
Did you end up doing that, by the way?
No.
You can't refund.
I don't know where my Stadia is.
How much did you...
I don't remember. And I don't.
They refunded it to your Google Play wallet and then put a
like 3-week
time limit
yeah.
on it. Otherwise, it would expire.
Yeah, Google's a shitty company, but we already knew that.
But
anyway,
and you can't transfer that back. It's
It's just so funny,
in
silly,
currency.
you know.
Yeah,
They
it is
could.
nice,
They
though.
very much could have transferred
Okay.
it back to people's cards, but they didn't.
So to reel us in a little bit,
Yeah.
we've kind of covered a little bit as to what cloud gaming is and what kind of limitations are there. What we should talk about next is, does cloud gaming have a future on mobile, for example? Like, do mobile games have a... I mean, do mobile games have a future? Why the fuck did you put that in the document? No fucking shit.
Mobile games are the most
wanted you to
accessible
read
game.
it. I'm taking out any of the parts where it goes, does mobile games have a future? That sounds stupid. And I'm just going to have him talk all the way through it professionally.
Literally, no. It's just like fucking sliced up end of it. Mobile games have a future.
Ethan, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
No, I'm saying does, like, because there is, obviously it's easy, it's quick, but like
It's quick, it's easy, and it's free.
I guess we can turn around and do longer games have a future. A lot of people enjoy them right now, but there's a lot of media, like TikTok, for example, YouTube, Instagram, all those places are pushing the short attention span stuff. You get 20-second clips. You move on to the next one. You move on to the next one, and a lot of longer media is dying because of that.
It's funny that you.
Why spend?
It's funny
all
that you
time?
mentioned that now.
Roko's computer got serious. He got serious.
Well, I close my computer because it's distracting me, and I know that. No, it's funny that you mentioned that because I was literally in the Leighton had a schizophrenic episode. I talked about how I hate social media. That's one of the reasons why I hate social media, and I hate like the media in general. Pushing this whole idea of a short attention span, I don't think that's true. I think that longer games do have a future because
they do.
I was gonna say that's like
Well,
that's
no,
like how a story doesn't just happen for like 2 seconds. Anyone who makes a story happens for it's a long drawn out thing.
It's a battle of keeping the attention of the user because, like, a long-term story isn't just like the same stimulation over and over and over again. It's got highs and lows and highs and lows to keep you going and interested. That's what it's designed to be.
I'll change the context of this question. I think what the question is does mobile games have a bigger future than majority gaming, sit-down gaming?
I think
does cloud gaming kind of incorporate into that? Because cloud gaming allows you to be like, okay, I'm going to play Forza for 5 minutes, and I'm going to go do something else. And then that's it.
The only future in which I see cloud gaming becoming big is if suddenly cellular becomes perfect.
which it won't.
Yes.
Well, like,
Period. But that's
because
there
of
is
money.
but there is other what I was saying is like there is other context in which stuff is changing. Like, what is they just kissed. I don't know if you guys saw that. Yeah.
What?
There is context in which the short attention span is just getting more and it will become more popular, I guess. Like with AI, like when AI are finally able to pump out short ass videos like constantly. Like I saw a Hank Green video. You guys should watch Hank Green. He posted a video, a YouTube short, which is funny. About short clips and quality content and where YouTube is going as a whole, and our podcast going to go down the drain. I mean, we're a fucking part of that. It's genuinely harder to, unless you're at work and you're allowed to listen to like music or something, or you're on your way to work, to pop in a podcast only really happens when you're on a trip. And with what's that? It's like stay at home. What is that? Remote work?
Remote learning?
Work? No, it's not remote learning. Would it be remote work?
Remote work, yeah.
remote work. Yeah.
Like that is getting more popular. People are getting shorter attention spans. People are getting easy. It's easier for people to not have to go out as often. AI is getting smarter. Like that stuff is changing.
Okay.
And I don't know if mobile games, which is funny that it all kind of correlates into. I think more mobile games will take over the genre.
What I do think is that are you I think what we might be limited here by is our sphere of knowledge. Like, we're limited by like what we see in our media and our news and our like statistics and our everything. Like, what we don't see is like, how does that affect like the world? Is that the case with like other countries? I do know that like with what were you saying about the game earlier?
Currently, I forget the name of the game, but there's a PUBG style game that is currently the most played game in the world simply because it is the most accessible game in the world because it is on mobile. And that is the most accessible moat of gaming currently because a lot of people in the world can't afford a like console or a PC, so they get a phone, which is a multi-purpose device, and can then, in their free time, play mobile games. So
That's what I'm talking about. I think that's where majority gaming is going.
And it was on some ballot for something because it was like, oh, here are like the top games, and it's just like this random mobile game no one's ever heard of because it's not popular in the US, it's popular everywhere else.
And that's what I mean is our sphere of knowledge. Our sphere of knowledge is pretty much limited to like what we know in like popularity in the US really. And we'll only ever get blips of stuff when it happens to appear like on a
game theory video, I think.
Sorry.
ADHD.
For audio listeners, I hit
for audio listeners.
TNT thing. We have to do that more because we will go like, and then I do. Oh fuck, that's gonna get clipped. Shit.
Dumbass.
Ethan : whoa.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Though we have to remind ourselves that we're a podcast, not a stream.
Yeah. Hey guys, look, this is my little.
All of this is getting edited out.
Lilac. Thing. Stop eyeing your fucking pizza, you shit.
I was gonna say.
Turn it around and going.
I was gonna ask the nondescript home assistance device to fucking play copyrighted music.
For real.
Oh my god. Okay, so let's finalize an answer to that question. Do we think games are going to push more towards cloud gaming than they're going to push towards what we've normally seen, which is like console gaming versus like PC gaming versus like is it streaming? Better yet, I have a better way to put this. Is gaming going to push more for cloud gaming, or is gaming going to push more for hardware gaming? That's how I should put it, because hardware being like downloading stuff, installing things.
The very big limitation of cloud gaming is the fact that you have to stream it. So unless Wi-Fi or cellular data becomes universal and near perfect, I don't think cloud gaming is going to take off.
I think I agree with Aiden here. Yeah. What do you think?
Like, unless they somehow integrate it into like.
And I think I agree. I think that if it becomes very accessible.
Oh, that's another thing.
Then it's a no-brainer. Why wouldn't you cloud game on your free time?
That's another thing. Is making things more accessible profitable? Yes. Is it more profitable to make stuff cloud gaming accessible, where it is kind of like it is now, where you can kind of just like play a game from like stream a game?
This might be a different conversation, but
if a service is $40 and only appeals to 20% of people, you make more money if the service is $20 but appeals to 100% of people.
But also, like, there's people.
It's
so
true,
versus
but
in it's not $20 in the context of cloud gaming. It's free, and
make
Spotify
no money, not just
ads. Spotify has been in a constant loss.
You said ads, and I'm thinking like I'm in the middle of my fucking pro Super Smash Bros tournament, and I'm like I'm about to win. I'm about to kick this guy's ass because I'm playing Steve, and all of a sudden
NordVPN
Raid Shadow Legends.